morning, boys and girls. It is Thursday and the last day of your e-learning for this week. All right, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do your morning work. You're going to first do the weather chart. Now, you need to finish the weather chart all the way up through today, which is the 16th. So if you have any of these boxes from the 7th through the 16th not filled out, then you need to go to this website, the past weather conditions website, and find out what the high was and what the weather conditions were for that day. All right, so you need to finish that and submit it today. Today is the day for it to be submitted. All right, then for math today, we're going to do 2 Google Meets. I'm going to have one at noon at 12 and one at 3. So whichever one you can be at would be wonderful. When you get there, you need to make sure you have a writing utensil and something to write on. So it could be a dry erase board, or it could be a pencil and paper, crayon, marker, whatever. But something that we can do some math problems with, okay? So you need to do that and meet us there. And also, if you can mute your mic to start with, that would be awesome. I'm not going to have the squares for you guys to see because you're going to be looking at me as we talk. All right, so that is that. Then you're going to do this sheet. This is a math sheet, a subtraction with regrouping math sheet. Now, remember, please do not type your answers. Please write them. Remember, you can... let me get into it. Remember, you can make it bigger to write it in there. All right, that makes it a whole lot easier. So you're going to do these math problems on the sheet and then submit it for math. All right, and then for science, you need to read this book called Collecting Data. All right, it's a really good book on EPIC about data collecting, which is what we've been doing on our weather graphs in science. So you need to read this text, or you can even read it with somebody else if you'd like to. It doesn't matter to me. The idea is that I want you to understand the concepts, all right, and the skills there. So then you're going to get in here. You're going to use your weather chart, your weather chart that you made to do either a temperature graph right here, weather graph. So for each day, so day 1, meaning the 1st of April, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and so on. So let's say that it is, I don't remember on day 1 what it was. But let's say that it was, let me see. Let's say it was 60 degrees. So here's day 1, and I believe it was right here. So you would color, here, 60. You would color all the way up to 60. Let's say on day 2, it only got to 50. And so we did here. Let's say on day 3, it got to 55. So, move that up there. So if 60's right here and 50's right here, 55 would be right here in the middle. All right, so just do your best judgment and estimation. So that is for the temperature. So you don't have to do both of them. You choose whichever one you want to do. So that's the temperature weather chart. Or if you'd like to, you can do the weather conditions bar chart. So it's the same thing. So you're going to look and count how many days were sunny, how many days were cloudy, how many days were snowy, rainy, and windy. Now, I remember that there were some days that were half. So let's say that we had a day, let's say that we had 7.5 days that were sunny. So that means we would color in 7 and then just half like that. Does that make sense? All right. So let's just go with that. All right, so there you go. So that's another one you could do. So you just need to choose which one of the weather charts you want to make, the temperature weather chart or the weather condition, the temperature bar graph or the weather condition bar graph. All right, but you'll need your the weather chart to do that. So there is that. Also make sure that by Monday you have done these 4 things. These 2 GIM kits have been on here for quite a while. Well, let me rephrase that. Weather has been on, we've had since before spring break and before we had our first e-learning day. All right, Landforms have been here since last week. Really, there's only like about 5 to 7 students on either one of these that don't have it in. Make sure that you do the spelling assignment. It's just one assignment that you have to do, worksheet per week, and that you do the geography features quiz. All right, so that is that. Oh, and then you have UA. So Mrs. Krug, here are her instructions at the bottom. So that is what you're doing today. So I can't wait to see you guys at our Google Meet at 12 and at 3. And yeah, so have a wonderful day.